All right, 7th graders, let's go over our study guide. So, number 1 says a car is 180 inches long. A truck is 75% longer than that car. So, first I want to say it's longer. So, if it's longer than that car, it's got to be more than 180 inches. So, I can already say, can't be A. No way. Now, I like to think of this and be able to actually see it. So I would say, okay, 75% longer. So I have a car and like another 75% of a car. So this is 100%, and then this is 75%. So I have 2 ways I can do this. I can either just find 175% of 180, or I can figure out 75% of 180, and then add that to my 180. So up here in a slightly different color, I am going to say I want to find 75% of 180. Okay, so from this, I say, well, I want to turn 75 into a decimal, 0.75 of is multiplication 180. So now I can just pull out a calculator. And I get 135. Okay, so it's not 135 though. We already said it can't be 135. It needs to be more than 180. So now I just take my 180, my 100%, right, this is 180, and then this is 135. So I'm going to add those together. 5, 1, 3. So here's my correct answer when I add them together. All right, today everything at a store is on sale. The store offers a 20% discount. The regular price of a t-shirt is $18. What is the discounted price? Okay, again, I have 2 ways I can solve this. I can find 20% and then subtract. Or I can say, well, if I have 100% and I take away 20, I'm left with 80%. So one way to solve these would just be to find 80% of each of them. But I'm going to find 20% and then subtract for this first one at least. So I want to find 20% of 18. So again, I change this to a decimal. I multiply, and I keep my 18 the same way it is. So I get $3.60. So now, step 2 is I need to take my $18 and subtract my $3.60. Right? Because it's not $3.60 for the item. It's $3.60 is like what I save. So we get $14.40. Okay. So now for the second one, it says if a regular price of an item is X dollars. What is the discounted price in dollars? This one's a lot harder because I have to write an equation that I can always use to find it. And again, here's where I'm going to use this 80%. Okay. I'm trying to find 80% of X. So all I'm going to do is say 0.80 times X. And I'm going to use this to show times. Okay. I can put any number in for X and I will find what the discounted price would be. Okay, now this one's a little bit harder. The discounted price of a hat is $18. What is the regular price? So this one, we're going to go back to tape diagrams. Okay. I'm going to say this is 20%. So I'm going to break it up. Each of these are 20%. These ones all together is our discounted price of $18. So I want to think, okay, well, if I split 18 into these 4 boxes, I'm going to put 4.5 in each box. So then my leftover is still 4.5. So total, my answer is going to be $22.50. Because that's what I can see here. Now, I could also have said, right, I could have taken this and said, well, 18 would be equal to 0.8x, right? Because that 80% of something is 18. So I can take this because this is 80% of anything. So 80% of x is 18. Divide both sides by 18. Let's make this a little bit smaller so it's easier to work with. And then I'll move this up. Okay, I'm going to divide both sides by 0.8. So then I end up with 18 divided by 0.8. I still end up with 22.5 equals 1x, or just equals x, right? 1x, we don't need that 1. So I still end up with my exact same answer, just in a different way. All right. Lynn's father is paying for a $20 meal. He has a 15% off coupon for the meal, and then after the discount, a 7% sales tax is applied. Whew, this is a lot of steps. All right, so first, one, we want to do coupon. Okay, so we want to start with the coupon. And then after that, we're going to have to do tax. Okay, so here's at least my 2 steps, no matter what. 1, figure out the 15% off. And then 2, after that, we're going to figure out tax. So I need to figure out 15% of 20. Okay, change this to a decimal. multiplication, keep the 20. Okay, and when I do that, I get $3. So $3 off, I do 20 minus 3, and I get 17. Okay, so here's my first answer. This is after the coupon, but before the sales tax. So now I have to find sales tax on my new price, my new marked down price. Tax is going to make it go up, right? So the coupon made it go down. Yep, that's less than 20. And now we need to make it go up. So it's going to be more than 17. So now I want to find 7% of my new price, which is $17. Okay, again, turn this into a decimal, 0.07, multiply by $17. And I get $1.19. Now I need to add that. Now I need to add my $1.19 to my 17, right, to my total. And I get $18.19. So this is my final answer for all of them. All right, and now we have a simple interest problem. John invests $5,100 into an account that pays 3% simple interest each year. What is the total balance in the account after 4 years? So I want to remind us that interest equals principal times rate times time. Okay, and we're going to kind of highlight these different colors so they're easy to see. All right, interest equals principal times rate times time. So principal, remember principal is the amount that you start with. So John invests $5,100 into an account. So that's what he starts with. That's his principal. Okay, now we want to figure out our rate. Okay, so John invests $5,100 into an account that pays 3% simple interest. Okay, so 3%. What is the total balance in the account after 4 years? Okay, so 4 years. That's our timeline. So I want to remind us, okay, P equals 5,100. The rate equals 3%, but remember we want this as a decimal, so that's 0.03. And time is in fact 4 because it's 4 years, and remember time is always in years. So again, so that we can see that. Okay, this is probably part of the hardest part of the whole thing, right? Because I'm having to pick apart what are all of these, and now I just have to plug them into my equation. So now I have interest equals 5,100 times 0.03 times 4. Okay, I can do that. Let's plug it into our calculators. Okay, and I get that my interest is $612. Okay, so again, that's where this is the primary, or the principal. This is my time. And now I added all of that together, or I multiplied it all together. And so my interest is $612. But this question does not ask me for my interest. I can use my interest. This is not a useless waste of my time, right? But it says, what is the total balance in the account after 4 years? Well, the interest is not the only money in the account after 4 years. I still keep that principal. So to find that total, I need to do $5,100 plus my $612. All right, and my total, let's do my total in gray. My total is $5,712.